quite possibly the best intro besides our Catherine Isabel one. I fucking love The State, and I love that song. It gets me in the mood to be funny.
Ooh, okay.
There's something about that just out of tune acoustic guitar riff.
Super just goofy, silly. Yeah.
So I've been wanting to do this show for a while. And I know it's kind of not in our wheelhouse, but The State is definitely a cult show.
Yes.
It only ran for 4 seasons. It was on MTV. I'm going to tell you the story of the intro in it, but first, so I let you borrow the series. How many did you get through?
I got through the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch all the we got a helicopter.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it. Did you get through all the special creatures?
I did not. No.
Okay.
That's the only thing I didn't watch.
They did not render them very well, so some of it is really grainy, original footage.
Oh, okay.
So you're not really missing that much.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so let's talk about The State. First off, this got 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it got 0 on, not 0 because no one liked it, but no one's reviewed it on the People Meter.
Oh.
Which I thought was very odd.
Well, we are official. We could give it 100%, baby.
We're about to give it 100%.
Yeah.
As far as sketch comedy show, the only thing that comes close to me is Key and Peele.
Okay.
This, I think, is the best sketch show ever. I'm talking Second City, Groundlings, The State, Broken Lizard, Chappelle Show. I think this is superior.
Better. Okay.
That's my opinion. How say you? What would you give this? Now, remember, we're grading this on not the best show of all time, but sketch comedy shows, where does this rank?
It's definitely one of the top ones for sure. It's just so, everything is over the top. Everything's so ridiculous. It's freaking hilarious. There's like this, like Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall is great too.
Hall is definitely up there. Chappelle Show is fantastic, but it just doesn't have quite the same feel. To it at all. You know.
No, Chappelle Show is almost too cool for the room at times.
At times, yeah. Like he has some just ridiculous skits, and I love it. Other times, it's like, eh.
Yeah, and there was like a lot of times where he was trying to do a variety show, so he'd have like, freestyle rappers and stuff.
Right.
And you're like, okay, but like, stick with the fun. Now, Chappelle's Show only lasted 2 seasons, correct?
2 or 3, yeah.
And Key and Peele went on to be, I think, I want to say 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Mad TV went for 17 seasons.
Yeah, Mad TV, that was another really good one, but. Again, it was like the first 4 or 5 seasons. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then it just got like super repetitive. It's like, okay, it's the same sketches we saw for the last 5 years.
And SNL used to be a very rebel, young, hip thing. And now it really is just like, it's really just like the legacy media's comedy.
Yeah.
It's very, very like, I don't know. I want it to be funny.
Like it used to be very original, very edgy. I mean, you watch like what I call the golden era back in the day with like Dan Aykroyd and all of them. The things they were talking about and saying, it was like, oh my God. Like, holy crap. Especially for that era.
They had Richard Pryor drop the N-bomb on there.
Yeah, like 20 times.
Yeah. and also, too, they used to be like not afraid to make fun of stereotypes. They were making fun of them in such a way that it made fun of themselves making fun of it.
Right.
And I thought that was really funny. But once they had the Obama, did you know about the Obama rule?
No.
Okay, so Saturday Night Live was not allowed ever to do a sketch that put Obama in a bad light.
Oh.
They were never allowed to do it.
Which is very un-American.
Well, you got to make fun. You got to be like South Park, make fun of everybody.
Yeah, make fun of everybody.
Everybody. You must shit on everybody if you're going.
That's the thing with SNL. I think what happened with South Park, what happened with The Simpsons, and a lot of those long running shows is you get to the point where it's like hard to keep writing new stuff. So you're just writing jokes on whatever's in the news that week, and eventually they come out of it, right? Eventually they start they have enough time, they're able to come up with new ideas again.
Yeah.
And I feel like SNL they got stuck in that, let's just make fun of the news this week. And
Yeah.
then they've been doing that for the last 25 years.
Yeah, it's like you can only make so many Trump jokes.
Yeah.
You could only make so many
Well, just political jokes
political
in general.
jokes in general. Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Where SNL
Like-
used to not be that.
At all.
It-
and like, I feel like once you got out of the 90s into the 2000s, I know it's writers change and actors change and yada, yada. But I feel like they lost that edge to just like,
Yeah.
let's do something silly. And like, that was one thing that was really cool. Seeing the state for the first time is kind of took me back
Yeah.
to, we're just going to do ridiculous things
Well,
and it's fun.
Not only that, but the state did something that SNL kind of created where lovable reoccurring characters.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to rely on what was in the news. It's evergreen.
Yeah.
You could watch the state today and it's just as funny as it was then.
Yes.
Because they don't bring up any topics that are relevant in the news.
No.
And that's what made it so awesome. Which SNL used to do that.
Oh, 100%.
The only thing they did that was relevant to what was going on was Weekend Report.
Yeah.
But now the whole episode is a freaking Weekend Report.
Basically, yeah.
All right, so let's go to why the show is so damn funny, and it's because of its cast. Every person on the cast is a comic genius, in my opinion, with the exception of one. So, Kevin Allison. So, I know a lot about this show.
Right.
From doing years of research, and also all these guys are I've been on a lot of podcasts. So
Yeah.
Kevin Allison was a theater kid who actually joined because he had a crush on one of the members.
Oh.
So
Okay.
he's our tall redheaded gay dude.
Yeah.
And he was one of the first super openly gay dudes
Right.
on the show. Now, unfortunately, I did hear that some people, Michael Ian Black, would bully the shit out of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and a couple of other people on the
Okay.
show did. But he took it with stride, and he didn't let it bother him. He's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you! Like, pull it down. I'm gonna suck your dick. What? how you gonna feel then?"
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you.
Okay, and then he went on to do. Let's see. I'm gonna go kind of like into what they did. So he didn't really do a lot of things. He did. A bunch of just really, really, really weird movies. He did a horror movie called Alma and the Wolf. Love Swag. I'd never even heard of that.
Hashtag love swag.
You, Brian, and you. So he did a lot of theater kid stuff. Okay. Now let's go into who a lot of people think is the driving force behind the show, Michael Ian Black. Now, Michael Ian Black has been in a lot of stuff. I mean, I started a joke as he got 100%. He was in that, and then he got a 0 with the Bogus Witch Project in 2000, which was a parody of Blair Witch Project. He's been in so much stuff. Michael Ian Black. He's also in Run Fat Boy Run.
Yep.
Reno 911, of course.
Yep. Which a lot of the guys in the state.
Wet
are
Hot
in
American
Reno
Summer.
911.
Yeah. There's a Reno 911 was a
it's
shoot
really-
off of the state.
Yeah, it's basically like continuation.
So I'm pretty sure a lot of these people came from Second City, which kind of was the Canadian version of SNL.
Yeah. Okay.
Or they were rejected from it. Robert Ben Grant was actually the person that Kevin had a crush on, and he joined the state just to be close to him.
Oh wow.
And Robert Ben Grant is, dude, look at that mustache. He's been
Yeah, that guy's funny as hell.
Night at the Museum. He was in those.
He did Herbie.
Yeah, he did Herbie,
Okay.
of course. Hell Baby, which I did see.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a little bit. But anyway, he's funny. And in real life, he was a collegiate wrestler.
Ah, that's hilarious.
So, there's a lot of
my
scenes
God.
where he's doing physical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he could. He even though he was the skinniest, smallest dude, he was the only guy who could probably actually beat you up. Okay, Ton Halbach, you don't see him on here because he was actually the editor mainly.
Yeah. He even doesn't he even
In the writer, he does a skit where he's like
does a skit,
where
yeah.
he writes himself in the intro. It's just him.
the fourth wall breaking, which they do constantly in this.
Michael Patrick John, he also was one of the other writers, and he does act a little bit. He was also in Alma and the Wolf. Let's Go to Prison and Drop Dead Gorgeous. Moving down, my favorite, Thomas fucking Lennon has the key to my funny bone, dude. This Tom Lennon is so damn good in everything he's in. He's been in. I didn't even know this. He was in
tons of voice acting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been in Batman. He was in the Gwar movie.
Oh, that's dope.
This is Gwar. I don't know if you saw that documentary.
I did not.
He was a fan of them and helped out with them, I guess, too. He was in the Weird movie, the Weird Al Yankovic thing.
Okay.
I Love You, Man. He plays the gay suitor. Best friend, would-be best friend. Night at the Museum, he's also in that. But he's in so much more than that. Tom Lennon was a driving force in this.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it was Michael Ian Black because Michael Ian Black had the Seinfeld syndrome.
Oh.
I surround myself with funny people so people think I'm funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom Lennon and Michael Ian Black hate each other in real life.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean, if you're going to be hating on people for how they are, like...
Tom Lennon would write a joke or a skit, and then Michael Ian Black would steal it, run over to the the producer and director, Michael Patrick and Todd, and he'd be like, I want this character. This character should be my character. Now, you could really see how unfunny he is because his character is actually, what's his name? He's named after Captain Monterey Jack.
Yeah.
Notice how awkward and not funny that stuff was?
Yeah, of course.
That's because they were kind of like, okay, you want to do your own skit? Fine. Do it by yourself. Let's see how good it comes out.
Okay.
And there's even a skit later where they go, we're the state and we're going to let you like learn about ourselves. And he goes, for instance, my name is Michael Ian Black, which I changed from Michael Schwartz because I'm ashamed of being Jewish. And then it's like, and then they all say like stuff about themselves. It's like, for instance, Tom, you were on. He goes, speed. And he goes, I was going to say probation. He goes, whatever. He's half acting there.
Yeah.
They're all kind of leaving him on like the hook. And then when he goes over to the lady, Carrie Kenny, and he goes, like, for instance, why don't you talk about yourself, Carrie? For instance, remember when they took away your baby in rehab? And he goes, you mean our baby, Michael? And he goes, wow, that's something of surprise. Again, they're leaving him on the hook.
Yeah.
Like, they wrote that as revenge to him.
Okay.
And it's like, remember when you got the crabs when you were da-da-da? And like, and then the one thing's like, remember when you ripped off Captain Monterey Jack from the Carol Burnett show?
Jesus, yeah.
So like, yeah, there's a lot of people hated, but everyone loved two people, and that's Joe Latruglio, who again is hilarious. Again,
yeah,
he was
he's been a ton of things.
Super Bad. He's the guy that hits the kids
Yep.
and buys them booze. Wreck-It Ralph, Win It All, I Love You Man Again. Let's go Galaxy. I fucking love him too. And then of course everyone's favorite paisan, Ken Marino.
Yeah,
gotta love Ken Marino, man. And what a good looking guy at the time too. Goosebumps movie.
Role Models.
Yeah, Role Models. I love him in Role Models. He's so good. The Sleepover. But anyway, Ken Marino is hilarious as well. He's got this like weird machismo sense of humor. It's great. Michael Showalter.
It's so good. I want to dip my balls in it.
Who Michael Show? Yeah, dude. My favorite. We're gonna talk about our favorite skits in a second.
Okay,
I have a feeling this is gonna go longer than our Gremlins one. Michael Showalter, who I think had something of a health thing.
Oh,
because he isn't as quick and is not the same.
Right.
Now, I don't know.
He played Doug, right?
Yeah. He played Doug, but he looks a lot different and he's not as quick and sharp. So I don't know if something happened to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of like fell off the map in 2017 and he hasn't been doing anything. Now, I don't know if he's got FU money or whatever, but he actually went for more serious roles after this. Like Big Sick, Lovebirds, The Idea of Love, they came together. He's in a lot of romantic comedies and stuff.
Okay.
But and then David Wayne has been in a lot of stuff as well. He was like the main writer. So he wasn't really on a lot of the skits. But and then of course we have Carrie.
Yeah.
And one of the reviews of the show said this is a blatant, childish Peter Pan show. What I just remembered, childish.
Yeah,
and Peter
yeah.
Pan, because they said it's just a bunch of dudes who want to dress in drag, and they have one girl there.
You're not wrong, but at the same time, it's still awesome.
So this aired in 1993 in December, and I think it stopped in early 97. And the last show, do you remember the last show? They're like, that's it, we're canceled. See
Yeah.
ya. And you thought it was a joke.
Right. It was so deadpan and everything. You're just like, wait, okay. Like if I had seen it on TV, I'd be like, ha ha ha. Okay, next season.
So this was the only comedy show on MTV, and this is when The Real World was coming out. MTV was trying to like expand their wings and get out of music videos.
They make fun of that.
They do with the Extreme Sports Show.
Yeah.
That he does the exact. Did you ever watch MTV Sports?
No.
Oh my God, he does the best impression. That was actually a thing.
That was yeah, really? Okay.
It was a real thing. It was right before Liquid Television, which was a really cool show.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about how this started. So this started when MTV wanted to do something different. The Real World was doing great. Liquid Television was doing great. They had Beavis and Butthead. It was doing great. They wanted more shows that were comedy-oriented for the late-night college bro dude. Mm-hmm. And they had a contest. Now, it went down to 2 comic troupes.
Yeah.
One was The State, and the other was Broken Lizard.
Yeah.
Think about that. There could have been Broken Lizard on MTV.
That would have been wild.
It would have, but I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
Yeah.
Because if Broken Lizard wouldn't have gotten it, we wouldn't have gotten Super Troopers, which is one of the funniest movies.
Yes.
Like of
all time.
Of all time.
Yeah.
It's a perfect script. It's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
It's so rewatchable. It's so pokes fun at itself, not offensive. It's one of those comedies you could show to anybody.
Yeah.
I could show it to my deceased mother-in-law from beyond the grave, and she would actually laugh. Like, just it's so great. And then I know a lot of people like Beer Fest. It's not really
Beer Fest is awesome.
I know a lot of people love it.
It's not as good as Super Troopers, but it's up there.
And Super Troopers Part 2 is fucking great.
I don't know about that one. I haven't.
It's not as good as number 1, but it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good. It holds up. It's kind of like Anchorman 2. It came out they waited too long.
Yeah.
Or like Happy Gilmore 2. I just watched that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good movie. Came out. They waited too long.
Waited way too long for that. Yeah.
But still good. But anyway, Broken Lizard actually became a full-on film studio due to the fact they lost to The State. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about. I just named the whole cast, and this was filmed in New York. Several of the members would get mugged on a daily basis.
What?
Because they were just nerdy Canadians.
Wow.
And so they were like really young and naive,
right?
You know, because they were all from. I think they came from Toronto, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
With the exception of one person, and that's Tom Lennon.
Yeah.
Tom Lennon is like full-blooded Irish, and he's only 5'6", and he's a Leo, and he loves confrontation.
Oh.
That's why he's so damn good.
Yeah.
It's like he likes being scared and he likes his adrenaline up. So like if his sketch was going bad, that's the sketches he loved the most. Like, I want wonder, but I love Rick. All right, let's talk about our favorite characters and our favorite sketches. What are your favorite characters of like your reoccurrings or favorite sketches in general?
I mean, of course, there's like Doug was a solid reoccurring.
I'm out of here. And Tom Lennon acting with him as the cool dad. He's like, hey, I found your condoms, Doug. Let's talk about this. Those are my Profos, Dad. Don't touch that.
The Profos.
We all knew a Doug.
Yeah. We
That's
all
cool.
knew a Doug at one point or another. Yeah. And I liked it when he had the daydream when he's the dad.
Yeah, that was great.
And then his dad's dad come in and they're saying, I was like, who's on second? Like,
Yeah.
who's what? Like, yeah.
Oh, by the way, it's funny too how the cast would switch off characters. Like how many people played Jesus?
Yeah.
Like 3 different cast members played Jesus. Yeah, I love Doug is great. I put him up there. All right, who else did you like?
I mean, I like a lot of the one-off stuff rather than the recurring. Although my favorite recurring is the what's the information? Was it Inner Thoughts or oh god, why am I blanking?
Oh, are you thinking about I'm just a simple man?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Lennon, where he said, he goes, but I think that the universe is just a pebble on the back of a turtle, and then he just whistles and
just walks off. Yeah, it's like Petra's Farm, remembers? You know, it's like those are probably one of my favorite out of the whole thing, which is weird because it's so simple, but it's just ridiculous, like how he delivers it and everything.
I love Louis and Levon.
Louis and Levon, yeah,
they're like when they, oh yeah. Here's a true story. John Fallon, I have to mention him once a show.
Yeah.
Of Hoodcast AF, rest in peace until he gets resurrected. When drunk chicks would pass out, like at his parties, at his house.
Oh, no.
No, we wouldn't do it. No. Don't cancel.
I'm not saying you.
Don't cancel me, bro. But what we do is we go, hey, Jonathan, I think it's about that time. Oh, yeah. And then we just get in front of them and rub our tushes like, because usually they'd be overweight girls. We'd rub our tushes in their jello and be like, oh, this pudding feels good.
God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Now, luckily, there was no cell phone cameras. And I don't think that's considered sexual. I think it's more of a razzing.
Razzing?
It's just razzing.
I mean,
them.
depending, it could have been a rizzing.
Could have. But, oh, yeah. And it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Didn't matter whose girlfriend it was.
Oh, yeah.
But if a chick passed out or was kind of like a little drunk, we'd be like, oh, yeah. and then we go like, I'm feeling a bit funky. Why are you feeling funky? You know what I am? I'm like Jello pudding. I cook and then I chill. Oh, yeah.
I did like the with the wrestling promo where they're fighting each other.
That was great.
That was fantastic.
That was funny.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is like the one-off things you were talking about, like can I talk to the manager at this time? Oh, there's paper clips in this. Oh, okay. Like when they just do that little talkie talk
Yeah.
thing. Hold on, let me see if I can look that up.
Yeah, see if you can pull up one of those.
Yeah, I gotta pull up some skits because people are gonna be like, "What the f are you guys talking about?" But God, there's so many funny ones. But
there was like the mud wrestling one.
Yeah, that one.
Bees, hey, you can't talk to us like. Gee, I wonder where Bob is. Hi, Carol. Hi, Bob. I didn't think you were gonna show. Yeah, sorry, I'm late. I kind of got caught up in traffic. That's cool. What's up? Not that much. I went to the new cutlery barn on 34th Street today. Oh, what's it like? It's pretty cool. Hey, you want to eat some food? Okay. Later. Hi, can I take your order? What are your specials, please? Spaghetti and fried bumblebees. Hey, you can't talk to us like that. We want to see the manager. Okay. Manager! Hi, what seems to be the problem? I like the way your waiter talked to us. I'm sorry, won't happen again. Okay. Hey guys, is there room at this table? Hi, Frank. Oh, sorry I'm late. I was down at the new cutlery barn. Yeah, I've been there. They got pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I should go check that out. Yeah, you should. Waiter, do you have fried bumblebees today?
So I don't know, like it's the funny thing is that this show is kind of in a way like an adult Sesame Street in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
In fact, they even make kind of fun of it. Remember where they do the Muppet hunting?
Yes.
They're like, what is this meat? It's It's Muppet.
It's Muppet. Muppet.
Far. Near.
How do I count to 4? Can somebody help me?
The cool thing about it is half of the skits were filmed on location in front of a live studio, and some of them weren't. Like, and some of the ones that they actually filmed on location are even funnier, like with Medium Head Boy.
Yeah, Medium Head Boy.
What is the square root of 7? Well, shit, I don't know if I had a pen. They all freeze. Oh God, the other one that's so season. Okay, my favorite is season 2 and 3. I think are the strongest. Season 1, they're trying to get
in there. Yeah. Like the one from season 1, I think it's like episode 1 or 2, where it's like the couple go back to the house and they start making out or whatever.
Oh yeah, that is episode 1, season 1.
Okay.
And the hormones are like
the hormones are dancing around,
and then his hormones, like, because obviously he climaxes, and then she like starts diddling herself. That one's great. Yeah, there's so that was one of their first sketches.
Yeah.
So it seems like season 1 they had all these sketches that they wrote a long time ago and they did them flawlessly. That's why a lot of them are done like in studio.
Yeah, like I like season 2 and 3 better, just because season 1 you had like the inspirational clips.
Yeah.
Where it's like in the gym and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
like,
Captain Monterey Jack.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, no, this is dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb. Well, they wanted him to hang himself, and clearly he did. Obviously, too, a great thing about this is they're all musically inclined.
Oh, okay.
Did you notice like how many good songs and stuff they wrote?
Yeah.
And all their sketches with music were like, You'll Always Give Me a Boner. Fucking great song. Animal Song is great.
Animal
I
Song.
smell like
Yeah.
an animal. Of course, Porcupine Racetrack is like, it brings me to tears every time I see it. It's like that season, especially, and that episode, and MTV did not want him to do all the musical stuff, which is odd.
Really? Okay.
But I think that kind of carried over to other shows like Always Sunny. Mm-hmm. Where Always Sunny, they're all musically inclined.
Yeah.
And I think they definitely got inspiration, or at least I would like to think they got it, because they're all our age.
Right.
They're a little bit older than you, but I'm about their age almost exactly, because I think they're in their mid 40s. They had to have grown up on the state, especially because they're East Coast guys.
Right. They most definitely seen it. Yeah.
They had to have. It was MTV. It was must watch TV.
Right.
Like if you were in our age demographic in the 90s and early this didn't survive to the 2000s, but if you were in the 90s and you were my age, like, in your teens, you were glued to MTV.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, unless you had HBO or Showtime, but if you just had basic cable, if you
were watching MTV.
Yeah. It didn't even matter what was on. You'd have it on in the background or whatever. You got it. Other great skits, man. I fucking love the Peter Pan nonsense of like it's where's the mousy scene?
Yeah.
Oh, Carl might be one of my favorite. Where's the drink, Carl? I'm so sorry, sir. That will never. Chicken sandwich, Carl. Love that. I also fucking love the copy store.
Oh, the copy store.
Remember, like, can I get 2 copies of this? You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Okay, you want 4 copies? Do you want them in color? And then, like, remember the copies? Anyway,
no, I've totally forgot that one. Holy crap!
It's right around that.
I mean, there was also the where they're all eating dinner together, and then they start like holding forks up to each other.
Oh yeah,
like they're gonna
kill each other. Yeah. There's a lot of great dinner scenes, like the mousy scene. There's that one. Another great one is the Police Kill Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then God shows up and me and God are like this. I love this show so much that in original Slime Wreck Radio, when we used to do it, we would, because Slime Wreck Radio started out as we tape trade.
Yeah. Okay.
Way before podcasting. And we'd make these tapes, Jonathan and I would, and they would have like a song, a skit that he and I would do.
Yeah.
And then we'd throw in like the state skits and stuff.
Oh, nice.
That was one of them that we did on Taco Green. That was our first. That was our first major release where we actually made covers and stuff. And then Burrito Brown came after that.
There was a theme.
There was a theme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Azure Tostada was very good. But anyway, I don't know. This really influenced like a lot of my humor. I always credit O&A and Early Stern to what we're doing today. But I mean, humor wise, man, the state got me. It came out at the right time.
Yeah.
The right humor. Didn't need profanity. Didn't need racial stuff. Didn't need political stuff.
Right.
It was just fucking madcap, weird humor, and like I really, I mean, even stuff like where they camp in the house.
Yeah,
like that is such a ridiculous. Like normally, could you do a 3 or 5 minute skit on camping? And so I couldn't.
No, not at all.
But they did it right. They're like even looking at like their mushroom guide, like, are these mushrooms safe to eat? and then and like when they're looking at the stars, but they're inside just looking at the roof. It's like so ridiculous. And they're setting up and like nailing camp stakes into like, and then like they do the cliffhanger scene where like they're holding on.
Oh my god! Yeah,
to the couch. It's like no one go, no one go. And he's like, we bought a timeshare. We're going to be staying here like for the whole week. Oh, so good.
So ridiculous. So did you find her oddly attractive? I don't know what it is.
Yes.
There's something about I'm just like, well, yeah, I definitely would. Yeah.
One of my favorite skits where I think she's the hottest is the I Want Wanda skit. I'm Red, I'm Dino Vino, and I eat fast food. I'm Rick. And he's like, I'm Buzz, and da-da-da. And he's it's like, Rick thinks I want Wanda. I do not want Wanda. I want Rick. Oh, no, I want Buzz.
I want
to be Buzz as bitch. Oh, no. Go back to class. Guess I'm going stag. Guess I'm going stag.
That one, yeah, that totally caught me off guard. It was freaking hilarious, though.
And it's a good take on those kind of shows because what they were making fun of those Saved by the Bell Nickelodeons, where everything kind of works out, but there's always these weird love triangles. But the funny thing about it is, when they poke fun at homosexuality, it's never making fun of homosexuals. It's making fun of themselves, in such a ridiculous way.
Yeah,
like for instance, the old Lighthouse Jenkins.
Oh man, yeah.
When he's like, "Do you like those S&M bars?" No, we like sports bars. Oh, takes all kinds, I guess. Takes all kinds. And then the tow truck driver comes up with assless chaps. And he goes, I mean, he's crazy. Well, takes all kinds. Takes all kinds. This is probably after you see it, the most quotable show. Like, there's been so many times I went, oh, yeah. And I don't even think people knew where that came from, but it came from the show.
Well, I mean, it came from like the 70s, but like, yeah, popular culture now, it definitely came from this show. Like, that was the revival.
And also, I concur. Like, I've said that so many times.
Oh, okay, so that's where you got it from. All right.
Yeah. I concur. Oh, let's talk about the Sea Monkeys. That's one of
the Sea Monkeys. Oh, man. Yeah.
That is so fucking hilarious. You let your sea monkeys die, huh? And he's like, wait till you see my pet rock. Anyway, if you got to see this show, it's not available on anything.
Anything at all.
Only way you can get it is on Amazon. Luckily, you can get the whole collection for like $30. It is definitely worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth $30 for sure. Very rewatchable.
This is I'm sick, and I got like a couple of days off.
Yeah.
I watched the whole series. Like that, it's just kind
very
of
dope because the episodes are shorter.
They're 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes each. So it's like, yeah, you can get through like a couple seasons in a day.
Yeah.
Or actually a couple seasons like in a few hours. Like,
and you know what sucks is we're going to stop recording and then there's going to be 15, 20 different fucking scenes that I remember that are just so hilarious. I'm like, damn, we should talk. Like all the stuff with the Popa.
The Popa, no.
Yeah, and the monkeys do not do it. They make it the love.
Yeah, they make it the love. That one was great. The freaking with the piano where it's like, oh, we got our Jew, our Italian, and
the Jew, the Italian, and the redhead gay. They live in the apartment on Avenue Way. They have their adventures in the most peculiar ways. The Jew, the Italian, and the redhead gay. Where's the rent? We need the rent. I spent it all on pasta. Yeah,
as an Italian, I approve.
I was gonna make a bigger sauce. Well, what about the Popa? I mean, like where they're spilling shit. Oh, the Popa's gonna be.
Yeah, we got all the grape juice. It's just a fire hose.
But you know, that is one of the only bits they kind of ripped off from Monty Python.
I'm sure. Yeah, there's always going to be like you don't say ripped off. It was a homage.
Oh yes. By the way, what is your favorite Monty Python movies? Everyone says fucking Holy Grail, and I get it.
Holy Grail there's a reason why everybody says it because I think
amazing. Life of Brian is
Life of Brian funnier. Is amazing. Honestly, I love the Flying Circus.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I was actually going to buy a Monty Python collection, and I'm saving that for season 4. That might start our season 4 in November. Okay. I thought it would be because it's lighthearted for the holidays. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about doing Life of Brian, Meaning of Life, and Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Like in succession.
That would be very cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like that kind of from that we've gotten so many things. Like one of my favorite movies as a kid was Adventures of Baron Munchausen,
Okay.
and that like there's multiple characters in that come
Isn't
from.
Spaceballs kind of a spin-off of Monty Python?
I don't know about that.
No, didn't what's his name work with them?
Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wrote or did something with them.
Because I know
Yeah.
he did work with them. I know Flying Circus was probably the first original comedy troupe
Yeah.
that made it to the mainstream.
Right.
And very fucking funny. Like
Very. I mean, oh my god.
And they all
Yeah.
hold up. They all
Yeah.
hold up. Like you could Meaning of Life and Life of Brian more so than I think, because I mean, let's put it this way. I love Holy Grail as much as the next person, but it is so quoted and just the other hidden gems I think are better.
Well, because like Holy Grail was like one continuous thing, right? It's like
Yeah.
one concept, but the others there's sketch comedy in movie form.
in the movie form,
yeah.
Yeah, like Meaning of Life is like that.
Yeah.
And then Woody Allen totally ripped it off.
Yes,
Woody,
very
because
much
like
so.
everything you want to know about sex, but we're too afraid to ask, is basically a ripoff of Meaning of Life.
Yes.
It really is. And I don't think Woody Allen's that funny. I don't get it. I don't know if like
He's trying to do the dry British humor and just is bad at it.
yeah, instead of Jewish awkward humor, and there's nothing wrong with Jewish awkward humor, but he's a B+ player in the game when there's A+ players out there like
Yeah.
Monty Python.
Right.
And they're coming out around the same time. And by the way, the state reminds me more of Flying Circus than it does.
Oh yes,
It's
Yeah.
very Flying Circus.
Very Flying Circus. It's just taking it to that modern level, to that modern place. Yeah,
oh,
saying the things they weren't really allowed to say. At the
yeah,
time.
and also really making fun of the advertisements at the time, like the PSA ad where remember like where like they're gonna smoke a cigarette and then like all the guys in suits just jump out of nowhere. Fucking love that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't sing the praise of the state enough. If you guys haven't seen it, if you're too young, go buy it on DVD. Believe me, you will not regret it. It is quote unquote TV 14 at the time. However, it is so silly and stupid
Yeah.
that I think it's. I mean, I watched this when it came out. I was not even 12 years old. I got it. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. It's not offensive. It's just silly.
Yeah. It's silly. It's lighthearted. There's no agenda behind anything at all whatsoever in the
yeah.
show. It's just like we're here to make jokes and make people laugh, and we hope you enjoy.
Now, they did try to kind of copy this later on. Comedy Central did UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade, and they stole so much stuff.
I never saw that one.
I did like it at the time.
Yeah.
It was my favorite show on TV because it was so much like The State.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they went... even though they were great, they like at a certain point, like not the cast at the time, but the cast now, they went to SNL super woke. We're only going to do political humor stuff, which sucks because that show was the closest thing we got from The State.
Yeah.
And so I'd say like if you're going to watch the humor of or this type of humor, you go Flying Circus. Mm-hmm. You go The State, and then you go early UCB, and then and
then that's kind of
Like I mean, you're not going to see dudes in drag like making buffoons out of themselves and getting themselves all messy and stuff. The other thing about these guys were not afraid to get messy
at all.
Like almost every episode. There's a gallon of Gap on them. Like it's like really a teenage version of Nickelodeon at times. You know? But I really did like it. So I don't know if you knew this, but do you remember a lot of people during COVID were doing all these like Skype videos?
Yeah.
They did a great one.
They did, yeah.
I think we're gonna
That
end.
was fantastic.
I'm gonna end on this.
Cool.
And unless you got any more notes on the state,
I mean, no, it's just one of those things. Like, you guys got to go out, get it, watch it for yourself.
yeah, you won't regret it.
We can talk about the skits all day long. It's not worth it. You just need to go see it and enjoy. Trust me, you will 100% like this.
And not only that, you'll get a lot of our jokes because I do make a lot of state jokes, like, you know.
And now I feel like I'm going to get a lot more of your jokes. So you just upped your funny game.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, you know, they say, you know, geniuses steal, but the smart borrow. All right, so here we go. Here's our COVID version of Porcupine Racetrack, which is still, to this day, did you know this is actually my favorite, like, but this and Lightman, The Day Man Cometh,
Oh, yeah.
are like my two favorite sketch things ever. Because I watched this episode and The Day Man Cometh like right by each other, and they are so similar.
Oh, okay.
But in great ways.
Yeah.
Because I love Always Sunny. It's my as an active TV show, it's my favorite show.
Yeah.
And it definitely borrows from this. It's like, if you were to mix, I always say to people that never seen Always Sunny, I go, do you ever watch The State? And in the rare occasion they say yes, I go, okay, that and Seinfeld combined, that's what the show is.
Yeah.
Anyone who likes Always Sunny, I go, have you ever watched State? And they go, no. And I go, okay, you need to do yourself a favor because the humor is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to play this, but before that, I want to say I'm out of here.
So ridiculous. Oh, my God.
It's so funny. All right, here we go. Porcupine Racetrack. One of the best songs ever written.
Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come. Come on! Oh,
Sing if you know the words.
Run!
Porcupine, 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 racetrack, porcupine, 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 racetrack, porcupine, 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 racetrack, watch those porcupines go. Go, you porcupines, go, go, go.
Go, you porcupines, don't be slow.
Oh, you porcupines, go, go, go.
Or I'll lose lots of dough.
It's a marvelous day at the porcupine racetrack. We'll watch those little porkies run. The sun, the shine, and porcupines.
Racing for Mr. Johnson?
Why, thank you, Jimmy. Here, go get yourself.
That's a huge dildo.
Have I got a tip for you boys? This porcupine has to win. He's strong and fast and ready.
And loaded up with gin.
Put my dough on lightning, cause it says that he's a sure thing.
And the odds are 5 to 4.
But boy, I hope that he's not slower. Otherwise, in this year, Joe will be back on Skid Row.
I know that I'm a sinner, but I really need a winner, or the orphanage will close. So God, if you're above, and it's orphans that you love, then please help the porcupine I chose.
By the way, the original outfit.
I'm the slowest porcupine
He kept it.
in town. But knowing that don't get me down. It's just that they don't see. So when they blow that whistle, I will move my little bristles, 'cause there's nothing stopping me.
At the porcupine,
Good night, everybody.
Boys and girls, action! Action!